Hey guys, I'm here with another video. Today I just got my shipment that I ordered from Airsplat.com. This is the Walther p99 Airsoft pistol, and it's spring. It came with a silencer, which I've already played around with it a bit, and it seems, I mean, these usually don't do much. It seems like it makes it a little bit quieter. The spring pistols usually make like a pop when you shoot them. It muffles it a little bit, but not really. If anything, it just ups the accuracy just because it lengthens how much time the BB is inside the barrel, because the barrel's longer. It came with two things, 400 count each of 0.12 gram BBs. One's glow in the dark, but I don't think I'll be using these just because the .12s kind of hurt your hop up and they're not accurate at all. So the clips on this are rather unique for any airsoft pistol I've seen that is spring, mainly because so instead of just this front feed, there's a back reservoir. So the front feed holds 15 and the back holds 100. So you can put a bunch of BBs in here, close the reservoir, and then when the spring's held down, you just tilt it forward and they'll shake into that front compartment, and you just click it. Sometimes the BB will shoot out when you do that just because the spring pushes them up, but then they're all up here, and it's just as easy if you want to, instead of like if you needed to unload a spring pistol and it was just the front thing, you'd have to pop them out one by one like this or shoot them all out. But with this, you can hold it down and they all go out that same feed and they're back in the reservoir, and you can take them out that way. Sorry about that, I had to answer my phone. But yeah, so I think I covered the magazine. I can get to some features about the gun. Oddly enough, the safety doesn't want to go back all the way, which I don't care about too much, but it seems it's really stiff. Maybe if I got pliers it would go. I kind of just took this out of the box, and I had one of these a long time ago, so I kind of knew the basic functions, and I'm not sure if it has a hop up or not. I'm gonna look into that in the manual, which I kind of just tossed aside as soon as I opened the box, which I normally do, which maybe I shouldn't. So when you pop the magazine in, there's these rails on the inside. I don't know if you can see them. They're these tiny little things. So if you put it in at the wrong angle, it gets stuck. So you have to make sure it's, I guess, perpendicular. One of those two. It has to line up correctly into where the magazine housing is. To take it out, there's these little levers that you just push down. It's right next to the where the trigger is, and then it'll slide out. What's kind of cool about this one, it has a locking slide, which is this lever here, so you can, I don't know, you can hold it there if you want, but then the BB, it's ready to be pushed in by the slide itself, so it might fall out or something, or fall into the gun, so sometimes it's not a good idea to leave it there for too long. I think that's about it for this. I'll have another review on the other stuff I got out of the package, and I will do those, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, there's a couple more things I just didn't get around to talking to. So it came with this back strap, which I'm holding upside down. I'm not going to be using just because when you put it on, it doesn't really fit that well. It actually is a gap in between it, and it's for people if you have like a bigger hand, but I don't, and it fits pretty well just how I hold it. And one more thing I noticed, I was playing around with it, and I mean, when normally if you have a gun, you can kind of tell if it's loaded. Sometimes you forget, but you can tell just because the trigger is a little bit harder to press, so if you cock it, you can tell it's more tense and it's not going to want to go back so much. But on this gun, there's this little red dot that's in the slide, so when you cock it and the spring's back, it pushes this red piece towards the back of the gun, so you can tell that it's ready to fire. And I'm going to dry fire, which I normally, like, it's bad for it, but so then it moves forward, and then you know that it's not loaded. So that's just a little cool feature I thought was kind of cool. So see you guys later.